name's Andrea, welcome to Crafty Little Things. Today I just wanted to show you a few projects that I've made using one stamp set, and I just really wanted to show you the versatility of a stamp set. Now this one's called Pop of Paradise, and I think I've used every single stamp set. I've made 6 projects using this, and I've used every single stamp in this set in different ways. So I'm just going to start off by showing you the first project, and I think I should have a video tutorial on each of these projects. There might be sort of crafty quickies because while I was making them there was lots of things going on around me, and so I might not have like proper you know, dedicated video for each project, but I might be able to do a quickie and just put measurements and stuff on as captions. So the first thing I made was this really cute little gift handbag style gift bag. It's really nice dimensions. It's a 4 by 1.5 deep by 3 high, and it's really cute. It's got some really lovely detailing on it. I've hand stamped onto Whisper White using the flamingo. I've done that in a pink, that's Melon Mambo. I've used this leaf in Lemon Lime Twist in a nice fresh limey green, and then I've used this big leaf in, I think I stamped it in Garden Green, in a darker green, and I just randomly stamped all over a piece of white cardstock, and then I made it into the bag. And the bag was very simple. It's got a really lovely shape at the side, but it was really simple to make. And then I just added this is all in one piece, and I just added the little strap, which was easy to do, and then this is just a strip of Melon Mambo cardstock, which if you look at it, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but I just scored it to give it a ridged effect, and then I just added these faceted gems, and it all fastens up with a little silver ribbon bow, and the sentiment I just hand cut and stamped in Melon Mambo there. So that's a gorgeous little gift bag. You could put all sorts in there, wax melts, chocolates, you could fit some tea lights, little stacks of tea lights in there, you know, you could, anything, chocolates, handmade soaps, anything. So that's a really handy little cute little gift bag there. Then the next thing I made was, I'm trying to remember what order I made things in. The next thing I made was this really bright, fresh lime green gift bag. Now this is a nice tall one. This would hold a nice hand cream or a perfume or something like that. Nice shape on the side that you often get with gift bags, and it's just pinched in, and then it's got that lovely detailing, the little hearts cut out of the flap, and then the ribbon, matching ribbon, ties through the little flaps. And then for this one I made, so I've used fresh, I say flesh every time, I used Fresh Florals DSP from Stampin' Up for this one, and this is still available, and it's quite good value for money because you get lots of it in 5 different colours, the 17, 19 in colours, and using this lovely close woven ribbon, which is absolutely beautiful. And then again I used for the tag, I used the stamp set, and I used this leaf and this sentiment stamped in Lemon Lime Twist, and yeah, I used a little strip of the reverse of the DSP along the bottom just for a little bit of detailing, and then I used vellum, and I heat embossed the vellum with gold using this leaf again, and then I did a full sheet of that, so that's in other projects as well. So that's, you know, different to this one, but using the same stamp set. Then for the next project I used up what was left over from this one, so I didn't have any scraps or wastage, and I made this card. And I really like this card. It's quite fresh and simple, but I love the sort of just the texture to it. And what I did was I just had an 8 by 6 Whisper White card base that I scored at 4, so we've got a 4x6 finished card. And I just stamped again using the lemon lime twist, using this leaf, because I just loved how it had come out on the other project, so I got a bit obsessed with that. And then I used again a piece of the Fresh Florals DSP, used the back of that and put a piece in there, and then I overlaid some more vellum, and I used a punch just to crop out the pointed bit at the bottom, and I used the Thinking of You and a stitched square framelit for that, and I just put another strip of the Fresh Florals on there to make a really cute fresh card that you could send. I'm going to send this as a rack to somebody in my rack group. Then my next project was the easiest project in the world, and that was this tea light wrap, and it was just using up some of the, look at that beautiful vellum, and it was just using up a little strip of that, and it was just a 5x2 5" by 2" piece of the vellum, and you just wrap it around, glue it, and it makes a gorgeous little tea light wrap. It was great for a dining table or for outdoor dining space. Really cute. Simplest project in the world. Then the next project, I went right away from Fresh Florals and right away from lime green, and I did something a bit more classy and elegant, and I went for this heat embossed black and gold box, gift box, and I thought this is a great little box for a piece of jewellery or even a really nice handmade soap or something. And what I did was I heat embossed a sheet of basic black with the flamingos from this set, and then I made the box out of it, and the lid I made out of a plain piece of basic black. I've got a little flamingo in the bottom as well there. I made the lid out of a plain piece of basic black, and I just inset a piece of that gorgeous heat embossed vellum, and then I used washi tape just to put around the edge of the lid and across the top, did a bit of detail, because accidentally I'd set this off a little bit to one side, and so to make it look like a design feature, I put the washi tape on and just added the faceted gem there. And I mean, it's a beautiful little box, that, even as a keepsake box. You know, it's really cute. And then for my final project, I went right away from the blacks, the vellum, the gold, the florals, and I went with the pineapples because I hadn't used that stamp yet, or the hello stamp. I had used the hello stamp on a project the other day, but I hadn't used it in this little series. And I got a piece of DSP which does have greens and oranges in it, and I used that as a backing. I used a little corner rounder. Then I got a piece of Very Vanilla, and I stamped the pineapples in garden green and Peekaboo Peach. And then I had this little strip of DSP that was in my scrap stash, so I just stuck that on. I put a piece of washi tape over the top of that, sort of green polka dot. I fussy cut out this leaf here. I just sort of stamped it roughly. I didn't mind that it didn't come out. It looked a bit distressed. I quite like that. And then I used a punch to cut a circle of this to back off a scalloped punch of the hello. And the scallop punch, the 1 3/8 inch scallop punch, leaves a lovely little rim around that hello stamp. So yeah, and I thought that's another one that can go off to one of my rack people in my rack group. But yeah, I thought those projects just show the versatility of that stamp set. They just show, you know, lots of different uses, how you can make it, you know, how different you can make it. Even if you're using the same stamp. I mean, this stamp I think has been used on nearly every project except that one, and yet it looks different on every one because of the way it's been used and the colours it's been used against. And so that's just an idea for you, you know, of how you can use one stamp set in lots of different ways for lots of different things. You can make it really elegant and sophisticated, or really fresh and fun, or, you know, very cute and young. So just play about with stamp sets. Don't just make one thing with them and then give them up. Make sure you get your money's worth out of them.